Well, hello everyone, welcome back to another stream. My name is Ben, and today we are going to be watching Genshin Impact 5.6 special program, and finally, we are going to go back to Mondstadt, and in particular, Dragonspine, of all places. Well, it's about to start. The full screen this. No need for subtitles. Alright. Alright. Let's see what we have. Hey! Let's go Windbloom again! Of course, it's JPVA because of the stupid thing, is the strike thing going on. Oh! Ooh! Oh! Alright! I like this! Oh! Oh! Really? I wasn't expecting Eva to be in Fontaine at all. Ah? No way. Are you kidding me? Oh! New area? Hey! Lord Remus. Oh no. New area for Remeria? No way. Wait! No way! Oh wait, no, that's a real Albedo. I thought it was a fake. Oh no. Why? Hey, the brothers! Aww. Who are you? You're new? Arisu. No way. What is this? Never mind. Never mind, it's not Alice. I thought it was Alice. Oh, is that King and Queen? It is King and Queen. Bro, what is this?
有罪とする。今も近くから聞こえるよ。
あ、
なんだ、バルバトスか？
ファルか？
huh? Nah! We're getting Vodka voice! Excuse you! Finally! No way Varka's gonna... Oh my god, Varka's gonna be appearing in 6.0. No fucking way. Nah, there's no fucking way! Nah, genuinely, there's no fucking way it's gonna be fucking Varka. Nah. What the hell? Alright, get your coats, people! Ooh, I cannot wait. I cannot wait!
Hello everyone! Welcome to the Genshin Impact version 5.6 special program. I'm Jane Jackson, the voice of Aressa, and I have two awesome co-hosts with me today. Why don't you introduce yourselves?
What up, my dudes? My name is Johnny LaQuasto, and I'm the voice of Aoife.
Hey, your turn.
Hello everyone, my name is Emily Cass and I voice Escoffier. I'm so excited to be here.
And I am so
she's
excited to be
British.
hosting alongside you two today.
Okay.
Oh, by the way, Emily, I have to say, the way your chibi's tail moves around is so cool.
Oh, actually, it's not a tail. It's a self-adapting movement signal tracking support mech. It's a piece of tech, basically. It helps
It's a
Escoffier
support
in
mech?
the kitchen and in combat. It's
Really?
one of her essential utensils.
But it looks so much like a tail.
It does.
Yeah, a lot of people think that. And considering how it looks, people even call Escoffier a demon chef.
Right.
Okay, that seems a
course.
little extreme.
Yeah, I'd say
does.
so too, but honestly, I don't know much about Escoffier. Can you tell us more about her, Emily?
Absolutely. Let's take a look at her profile. Escoffier used to be the head chef at the Hotel de Bourg.
Oh, cool.
The hotel is famous for the extremely popular and exclusive Gâteau de Bourg.
Wow, exclusive?
Yeah, only a limited amount of slices are available per day. Escoffier is a master of precision gastronomy,
Okay.
which means she
Whoa.
approaches cooking as a science. She even develops advanced mecha to use in her cooking process.
Wow,
Excuse
that's
me?
some
What?
dedication to her craft.
Of course, in Escoffier's kitchen,
Who are
no
you?
dish is ready to be served until it has her stamp of approval.
File retainer?
And when she likes something, she gets completely lost in the flavors. It looks almost like she's in heaven.
That sounds incredible, but what if she doesn't like it?
Oh, then she'd probably say something like...
Okay.
You thought cream of mushroom soup was ready to serve after 3.5 minutes on the stove. You'd have had more sense serving hot water with ice cubes. At least then you wouldn't have wasted all this perfectly good cream and mushroom.
Wow. Intense.
Jesus.
I
Okay.
promise Escoffier is actually
Yeah,
very well-mannered most of the time.
We really
But when it
really
comes to
do
food,
got a
she
fucking
couldn't be
Gordon
more
Ramsay in
strict.
Genshin, huh?
It's all for good reason, though. Escoffier believes her mission as a chef is to make haute cuisine accessible to all. So she's not just strict on other people, she demands perfection from herself too. Because that's the only way to make her dream a reality.
Oh, is that why she develops all those cooking mecha?
That's right. With their help, even people who are short on time or cooking skills can be capable of making a good meal.
Ha, okay. That feels like a personal call-out. But seriously, though, I'm telling you, I could use something exactly like that.
Same here. Emily, you said Escoffier used to be the head chef at the Hotel de Bourg. Does that mean she doesn't work there anymore?
Yeah, that's right. She even had to spend time in the Fortress of Meripede.
The Fortress
Ah?
of Meripede?
Why?
What happened?
We can't divulge the details right now, but all will be revealed
Of course,
in
her
Escoffier's
story quest.
Treasured above all. So be sure to check it out if you're interested, travellers.
Oh, great.
You'll also be rewarded with extra Ascension materials for Escoffier. Oh, and travelers will get to take
Oh.
part in a one-of-a-kind culinary showdown in this quest. Not only will travelers get to experience Scoffier's mentorship firsthand, but special guests will also make an appearance.
Special guest, nice. Huh. Okay, I see blubber beasts and romaritime flowers. Wait, do we have to cook 4 blubber beasts using
No.
romaritime flowers?
Oh wait,
That's not
no,
much to
I
work
thought
with.
cooking
All
blubber.
I can
Oh.
say is trust
Blubber
in a
beast. Never mind.
Scoffier. She can work wonders.
Oh, I'm definitely a believer. Okay, so we
Oh,
know
they're
what
not
she can do in the
showing
kitchen,
CNVN.
but what about on the battlefield?
Right, let's
Korean
get
VA,
into it.
really? I remember they used to
A
do that.
Scoffier wields a cryovision and is a powerful addition to freeze-focused teams, which brings us to one of her talents. When a Scoffier's
Freeze.
elemental skill or elemental burst hits an enemy, she can reduce their resistance to
Ooh, I
hydro
like that.
and cryo damage. The more hydro and
Oh,
cryo
what's that?
characters in the
Watermelons? No,
party,
not
the
watermelons.
greater the reduction.
Oranges?
Okay.
Orange slices?
So it looks like the enemies here aren't actually frozen, but the resistance reduction still
Wait.
takes effect.
Her
Yeah,
weapon?
That's really important. As long as her elemental skill or burst hits an enemy, the reduction takes effect. The enemy doesn't need to be frozen. That means the talent works on bosses and other unfreezable enemies.
Wow.
Nice.
So it seems like any character that deals hydro or cryo damage can benefit from that talent.
Oh, that
I
is
can
really good.
definitely see her being a powerful support in freeze teams.
True, but Scoffia is not just a support. She can dish out damage as well. With an actual dish.
No way.
Yeah, and when a Scoffier unleashes her elemental skill, she summons a cooking mech to the field that follows the active
No
character
way.
and
It's
periodically
firing
fires
ice cream? Are you
projectiles
kidding
at
me?
nearby enemies, dealing cryo damage. So with her
Actually, that's
ability
pretty
to shred
creative, not gonna lie.
resistance, she basically buffs her own damage. In addition, her elemental burst restores HP to the entire party.
Oh, she's a healer.
Incredible. Okay, so she can buff
Okay,
the
she's
party,
full on
dish out
support.
damage, and heal. Wow, sounds like she's pretty versatile.
Yeah, and thanks to a different talent, she has another ability that really showcases her skills as a
No
chef.
way.
If you hold her elemental skill, the cooking mech she summons can absorb elemental energy and convert it into a delicious dish.
Nah, no way. What?
I've never seen a talent like that before.
Okay, so you don't even have to prepare the ingredients yourself? Bro, that's awesome.
Yeah, and plus she can produce
Nah,
several
what
kinds
the
of
fuck
dishes
do you
this
mean?
way.
Well, that would
Wait,
be
are we
so
power
fun to check
creeping
out in
cooking
game.
as well?
Totally. So
What?
take note of this next piece of news, travelers. In the first half of version 5.6, we'll have
Oh,
event wishes
Navia's
for
getting
Scoffier
rerun,
and
okay.
Navia. A new 5-star polearm, Symphonist of Sense, will be featured.
I
on the
like
weapon.
this
Our
design.
new 4-star character Aoife will also enjoy a drop rate boost on the
Oh
first
yeah,
half
that's right.
banners.
Aoife's going
no
to be
way,
4-star.
I think that's my line, but I couldn't have said it better myself.
Oh, and another bit of really exciting news is that travelers will get to spend more time with these two in the new version.
Wait,
Huh?
who are you talking about?
Okay,
What?
take a look at this clip and you'll see.
What do you mean?
All eyes
Okay.
Lowly servants, behold the almighty Dragon Lord's magnificence!
All right.
The heck are you on about? Why does no one ask for the autograph of the almighty Dragon Lord?
How?
Go
Shut the fuck
loud!
up, please.
Oh wow! No way, bro! What? You little... Oh dear! Oh dear! Do you
Nah,
even
these
hear
two
yourself,
is
bro?
fucking annoying.
How dare you! You insolent, contemptuous Huh? What are you on about? No way, bro! Huh? Seriously? Seriously? Do you even hear yourself, bro? Darn it. Oh, wow. No way, bro. Do you even hear yourself, bro? You're hopeless. The almighty Dragon Lord, go loud! His wisdom is wasted on you. No way, bro. See you later.
Both of your existence are wasted on us.
Oh, you meant Kakuku and a How. Wow, I feel like those two could argue forever.
Dude, you don't know the half of it.
Hang in there, bro.
You too, huh? Man, this bro thing is really taking off.
Well, Kakuku is just that infectious. So, Travelers met Alpha in the previous version, but since we now have the chance to add him to our party,
showing this,
give
huh?
us a formal introduction, Johnny?
I thought you never asked, Jane. Absolutely. As most of you probably know, Aoife is a Saurian vet from the Flower Feather clan. In that land, humans and
No
Saurians live and fight side by side. Saurians get
The
sick
cuckoo
and
is going
hurt
to be
just like
part
everyone
of his
else.
fucking-
So Saurian vets do a very important job.
No
in that land.
way. I don't want to
And
hear
Aoife
this. I don't want
is a
to hear
really
that
good one.
fucking.
In fact, you've probably heard of some of his
fucking thing
accomplishments
speak.
already. Like how he saved Kakuku's life, and now, of course, Kakuku works as his trusty assistant.
Yeah, Aoife is practically a miracle worker. I heard Ahau got sick one time, so Kaniche took him to Aoife for treatment, and what do you know? Ahau was better in like 2 seconds. Imagine that.
Sounds like Aoife really knows his stuff. I wonder if he can treat all kinds of dragons, like even ones from other nations.
I guess, in theory, yeah, I don't see why not. Plus, if it was an emergency, Kakuku could help him get there in no time.
I mean, I heard the Flower Feather clan is known for riding kukasaurs, but this is less riding and more dangling, isn't it?
Hey, this is a Kakuku appreciation zone only, all right? But seriously,
Kakuku is
just wait
fucking
until you see
annoying.
him sprint. He spreads out those huge wings, and it's super awesome. Oh, and while we're on the subject, if there are any travelers who haven't done the part of the Ochkanatlan World Quest where you chase down the evil dragon, try it out with Aoife. It'll be a completely different kind of flying experience.
Yeah,
Wow.
I see that.
Excuse me?
Although it looks more like Aoife is chasing down a patient for a checkup.
Yeah.
My goodness,
okay,
it does.
what else can Aoife do in combat?
Well, Aoife is an Anemo Vision user with a lot of tricks up his sleeve. For example, when faced with
But
aggressive
he
enemies,
uses a
Aoife
gun.
can unleash his
He uses a
elemental burst and
pistol
fire
to
a
fight. Are you
therapeutic
kidding
sedative,
me?
creating a wind current that pulls in and restrains enemies. Yeah, of course, as Aoife's good bro, Kakuku also helps him out in combat. With Aoife's elemental skill, Kakuku lifts him into the air, giving him an aerial advantage in combat. And while in this state, Aoife can continuously fire tonic shots, which deal Anemo damage upon impact and restore HP to the entire party.
Oh, nice. So what kind of team comps work best with Aoife?
Well, to answer that, we should introduce one of his talents first.
Ooh.
When Aoife is in the Night Soul's blessing state, he can use his Field Medic's vision to increase swirl and electrocharge damage based on the total amount of Night Soul points across the entire party.
But what's the point of
so he
getting
works well with
increase
characters that
in
can trigger
swirl
swirl
damage?
and
though?
electrocharged reactions, and characters that can generate Night Soul points. He seems like a really flexible unit.
Yeah, he is. Plus, in areas with Natlan's phlogiston
Oh.
mechanics, if your current active character or indwelled Saurian's HP drops below a certain percent, Aoife can consume his own phlogiston to heal them.
Nice.
What?
Putting those medical skills to use. His kit
You
seems
get a
really
heal. Oh, okay.
intuitive, and
You got
helps with
you get a
exploration.
heal on the
I feel
spot.
like exploring the sacred volcano will be a lot easier with Kakuku to dangle from.
What can I say? He is a helpful little guy. Now, moving on to our next bit of news, a new boss is coming in version 5.6, the
we
Secret
know
Source
about
Automaton
this.
Overseer device. Travelers will need to defeat it to obtain ascension materials for Escoffier.
I feel like we've faced something like this before.
That's because
Wait,
this
that's-
boss has the same origins as the Secret Source Automaton configuration device from version 5.1. Both are pieces of ancient dragon technology.
They almost seem like two parts of one terrifying monster.
Okay, Jane, let's, this is where we should wrap this part up, I think, because travelers can search for their own answers to this in-game. Now,
Interesting.
let's kick off the event portion.
Oh, wow. There are Natlan characters in Fontaine? Is it because of a festival or something?
Not a festival. An amusement park organized by Navia and the Spina di Rasula.
Ooh.
Aurora and Aoife are
Oh.
there to deliver Natlan produce for the event. But it's not all veggies and good times, unfortunately. Against the backdrop of the festivities, a smuggling case is uncovered, leading Kaniche and Risley to cross paths.
Ooh, these two
Saurian
to cross
hunter
path, huh?
and a prison warden. Sounds like a fun pairing.
It does.
Yeah, right? I actually have a few sneak peeks to share, so let's take a look.
Weird. Why is Ahau cowering behind Kaniche? I would have thought he was too proud for that.
Oh.
wait. It must be because of Fontaine's ban on flying objects.
Ah, that's right. I
Exactly.
fucking forgot
Ahau
about
and
that
Kakuku
shit.
made the journey all the way to Fontaine and happened to arrive just in time for the ban.
Ugh.
Ahau was able to hide, but Kakuku got scared and flew straight into the Palais Mermonia.
Oh,
Auroron
okay.
thinks Kakuku will manage to send all of the important documents in the palais flying around the building.
Oh no, that can't end well.
No, it
Well,
doesn't
what
end
about
well.
Aoife?
Why
Is
would it
he
end
going
well?
to come to Kakuku's rescue?
Don't worry, with Nervalet and Risley there, Kakuku's in good hands. Plus, he might even learn a new phrase or two. Hey, check it
Oh
out.
no, please
Risley
don't.
managed to teach him
No.
one. Anyone want to guess
Oh.
what it is?
Okay, never mind.
Oh, I don't really know what it could be. I guess we're just gonna have to wait and see. Anyway, I wanted to point out.
Please don't give
there are
this
two
little
dragons
thing
in this
more
picture.
more
So,
fucking.
does that mean
oh, it's
Nervalet
fine.
could, like, interpret for Kakuku? You know, dragon to dragon. Oh, I can't wait to see how their interactions go.
I don't
Honestly,
think that's gonna
can't even
work,
picture
though.
it, but I just know it's gonna be hilarious.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there's nothing we can say that beats the real thing. So, if you're interested, be sure to check out all the shenanigans in-game. And trust me, there are a lot of
New
them.
weapon, new
Always
force
makes me
weapon.
laugh. Now, on to the actual amusement park. Let me give you some background. It's called the Cheval Moran Film Fantasyland, and it's the brainchild of a well-known engineer and film buff with the Spina di Rasula in charge of the financing, construction, and general operations.
So it's back to
Lupine
film
Pauline is
again.
back.
Okay, I like that.
Didn't she almost go bankrupt after basing her research on that fake story? I hope her investment pays off this time.
Well, if the Traveler agrees to come on board, Lupine Pauline might be in a better position.
Come on board. Why are my fraud alarm bells ringing?
It's not like that. If you don't trust Lupine Pauline, yeah, okay. Her track record isn't great, but at least trust Cheval Moran and the Spina di Rasula.
If you
That's
say so.
true.
And how do we make sure we don't run it into the ground?
Well, if the Traveler agrees to come on board, Lupine Pauline might be in a better position.
Wait, so this is a management sim? Okay.
Oh,
You got it, bro.
yes.
Travelers will be in charge of operations like upgrading the facilities, expanding the park, and managing the staff. During each business cycle,
I
travelers will
like
need
the
to allocate their
I like
precious
the
funds and
management
action
mini
points
games
to the most
that
important
Genshin
tasks
that
based
Genshin
on their
brings in.
management needs.
That
And
it's
plus,
one of
Navia
the
recruited Master
most
Chef,
favorite
a
things,
Scoffier,
the
to
best
run
things
the
I
park's
like.
theme restaurant. Woo! The dishes she creates can give you unique management buffs, so don't miss out.
Absolutely. You can
Oh.
also increase your revenue by adding different kinds of attractions. For example, in Eclectic Escapades, visitors can experience unforgettable adventures where they fly through the air or dash underwater at high speeds.
Wow.
Or there's movie masterpieces where you have to use special abilities to reach the end of the stage and seize the treasure. Before launching these attractions,
Oh.
travelers will need to try them out and create
Of
a
course.
standardized strategy guide for each
You're
one.
going to
so
try
that
out your
visitors
game
understand how to get
before
the most out of the
releasing
experience.
it.
Nice.
Oh, and travelers can also add an attraction called Mellow Manor, where they can create a cozy retreat for different
this
animals
again?
to draw in visitors and increase revenue.
And travelers can also recruit
yes.
some familiar faces to help run the park. Among the recruits are Fontanian companions and friends from other nations too.
Yeah, that's right. By
It's the
completing
potion
friendly
making
encounters,
event all
travelers
over
can learn
again.
useful
I
management
like
techniques
this.
from their companions. Eventually, these companions will become fixtures at the park and provide even more management support. So, long story short, don't worry too much. You don't have to go it alone.
Okay, yeah, that doesn't sound too bad.
And plus, once you get down to business, you'll be rewarded for your efforts.
Ooh, do tell.
Oh, I will. Reach a certain point in the operations and you'll be able to claim all sorts of rewards, including Primo Gems and a new 4-star bow, Sequence of Solitude.
Awesome! More Primo Gems to save for your next pull. Which reminds me, we still haven't finished announcing the event wishes, have we?
Oh, right. Yeah, sorry to keep you in suspense, travelers. In the second half of version 5.6, we'll have returning
Nah.
event wishes for Kanich and the Raiden Shogun.
Nice.
Oh
Plus,
my
the Chronicle of the
god.
Wish banner will be returning in version 5.6. I know a lot of travelers
Oh.
have been waiting for that, so check it out if you're interested.
Yeah, you have to. And best of luck on your pulls.
Jesus.
All right. That was a lot of info, so let's take our first break. Here's the second redemption code, travelers.
Alright, Chronicle Wish is gonna be back. Oh, what is this? Oh my goodness. Throw these two out. This is cute. Oh. So there's 4 special dishes that Scaffier is going to be able to make when we use element when the mechanism gets elemental energy put into it. Is am I understanding that right? The Wind
The
Bloom.
Windbloom Festival. Once
Whoa.
a celebration of flowers, now shrouded in unease.
Who is this?
Why is Albedo on trial? Who is the young man in the courtroom? And is he friend or foe? What tidings does the Dodo communication device bring this time? The answers to these questions and
Wait,
more
it
in the
has to be
version
Alice, right?
5.6 Archon Quest.
Wait! Archon Quest?
Nice voice.
Ah,
Nice.
shit.
Interlude!
So we
Yo!
back to Mondstadt and
Okay!
on trial. And I don't even know what to think. But
Interlude
something tells me there's more to
chapter.
this situation than meets the eye.
Well, I've put together some
Ooh.
information about the case. Let's go through it and see if we can uncover some new clues. So, here's the deal.
Okay, Jean and
Albedo's
Deluc
been
and
accused of
Jean.
murder and unlawful disposal of human remains, and the case is being tried in secret. The logistics
Why?
captain of the Knights of Favonius, Hertha, seems to have compelling evidence against
Are
Albedo.
you kidding me?
So, the situation is serious.
I'm sure Hertha is just trying to do
Oh.
her job and uncover the truth. But there has to be some
Oh,
kind of
it's her.
misunderstanding here.
Well, in court, the evidence does the talking. Travelers will have access to Albedo's office on the 2nd floor of headquarters to do their own investigation into the case. And
Oh, we're
hopefully
getting
track down
access to
some
2nd
clues.
floor?
So I saw Jean, Kaya, and Eula in the courtroom, all members of the Knights of Favonius, which makes sense. But it looked like someone from the church was also there.
Oh, that's Dahlia. He's the deacon of the Church of Favonius, so
Deacon.
he works with Barbara, Rosaria, and the other members of the clergy. Dahlia
Who's
acts
a
as the
deacon?
herald of
I'm sorry, I
Barbados,
don't know
which
who was
is
a deacon.
interesting because he's also friends with Venti.
Yeah, very interesting. He sounds like a very important figure then.
Well, speaking of Venti, the Dodo communication device is back in this quest. At some point, Venti needs it to get in touch with Alice.
I
But on
knew
the
Alice
first
is
attempt,
involved in some
the
reason.
line
For some
connects
reason.
to Grandmaster Varka instead.
Aha,
It's
that's
only
right.
The second try that he manages to reach Alice.
Whoa, hold on. You just dropped 2 major names. Barker has been on an expedition for a long time. Sounds like we finally get to hear how he's doing. As for Alice, we know she's the mother of the most adorable Klee and an elder of the Hexen Circle. But I wonder why Venti needs to get in touch with her.
Hmm.
Wait, could it be because of the monsters in the city?
Oh, you know what? In Amber's anthology chapter, she did say the number of monsters around Mondstadt has been skyrocketing lately.
Right, and now there are even more monsters in the city. So maybe Venti is reaching out to Alice for help.
I think you two are onto something.
But why would
And
what,
if we
the thing
take
is,
a
why
look
would
at
why
this
would
map,
Venti even
We
need
can
help?
see that
This
a lot of
fucker is
our
so
old
lazy.
friends have joined in on the fight. to
Oh,
defend
what the-
Mondstadt.
Wow, this is kind of emotional.
Wait.
Mondstadt was the beginning of everything. It's the place where travelers met their first
Oh, we're gonna be
companions
forced
and
to use
embarked on
different
this
characters to
whole
fight,
journey.
aren't we?
And now it's in crisis. Oh, hopefully travelers can do something to stop it.
Oh, they can, but it won't be an easy road. Alice
Well,
can
we're gonna
offer
stuck with
something to
Animal
help, but
Traveler.
Travelers will need to pass a trial first.
The game
and
before
defeat
the
the
game.
king and queen on the chessboard.
Anything to defend Mondstadt. I'm sure travelers aren't scared of a little trial.
Aw. I do like the
okay.
design for the
Then
king and
let's
queen.
take a look at what
It's
awaits them.
really good. All my favorite color schemes all together. Black, gold, red, and white. Ooh. Ooh, okay, using pawns. Uh-huh. Oh, nah. What is this? Uh-oh. Oh, hey.
Alice will preside over the first phase of the trial.
Ah.
The trial takes place on a chessboard, but the rules of chess don't exactly apply. Look closely and you'll notice some of the pieces on the board can harm the king. Travelers can use that to their advantage to create an opening and dish out damage. But in the second phase, there are no chess pieces to use. Travelers will need to rely on their own strength to emerge victorious.
It looks like there's a different Dodoco presiding over the second phase. One wearing a blue hat.
Wait.
Is that a
Blue
different
hat.
mage from the Hexen Circle?
Ooh, I wonder
Blue
which one.
hat.
Well, travelers will have to uncover that
No,
for
don't
themselves.
tell me
As
it's...
for the second phase of the
No,
trial,
it's Mona's master.
let me
No, I don't
offer
think
a
so.
quick piece of advice. The boss has some extremely powerful attacks, but freeze reactions can help you create an opening.
Maybe jot that one down for later,
Ah,
travellers. So
okay.
we know there's murder, an attack on Mondstadt, a Hexen Circle trial, but we have no idea how all of this is connected.
It's very
Seems
random.
like there's a lot for travellers to uncover. You know, if you think about it, first Natlan had a crisis with the ley lines that almost ended in death. Then, a similar crisis happened in Liyue, and now Mondstadt is in danger. I can't help but wonder if this is all some kind of terrible omen.
I feel like
Yeah,
Venti's
but
kind of sus.
Look on
not
the
gonna lie.
bright side. It's another chance for answers. Maybe we'll uncover new clues about forces we've encountered before, or what we can expect on the road ahead.
Or maybe we'll even get one step closer to the truth of Tevat.
Yeah, and then travelers can give us all the answers.
Yeah, I think we're gonna leave all that hard work to you guys.
All right, okay, well, let's lighten things up and dive into the remaining version 5.6 events.
Woo!
Yes.
First up on the docket is an event
Oh.
that brings us back to Fontaine, where travelers can test out their tactical brilliance in the new wargame Operation Damport Simulation.
Dude, nice.
Oh, I know. This wargame comes with all new
Oh.
offensive and defensive gameplay.
What is this?
The key
What
to
is
success
this?
is
What-
really
what the fuck
understanding
is
your
this?
game pieces.
Clash of Clans?
Okay, what do you mean?
Well, for example,
kidding me?
is it a melee or ranged attack piece? Can it
No way
quickly
we're
break
getting
through
Clash of
obstacles, or maybe
Clans
even
in Genshin
bypass them
Impact.
entirely?
What?
Once you feel like you know what you're doing, you can test out your skills in co-op.
What is
The
this?
actual gameplay is pretty simple. What this
Ah.
event really tests
Actually?
is strategy. For example, when adjusting your defensive lineup,
You're
you can
actually
even set
kidding
traps
me.
for your opponent.
I see a button called Defensive Simulation. Looks like we can use it to test out our strategies?
That's right. And once you set the defensive and offensive lineup that works best for you, the battle is ready to begin.
Yeah.
And while your opponent tries to break through your defenses, your job is
Oh,
to use
it's
your
a
chosen
fucking
offensive lineup to
PvP.
outmaneuver
Oh
their
my
strategy.
goodness.
The side that
They need
breaks
to
the
stop
opposing
giving out
formation first, or makes greater progress within the time limit, wins.
Wow.
Okay.
They need to stop
so it
putting
sounds
out,
like it all comes down to strategy.
co-op
All right,
co-op
so
events. I don't like
get
co-op events.
tactical, travelers.
Now,
Because
if
it's
that
so
last event was mostly about
fucking
brain power,
unnecessary.
this next one is all about firepower.
Let's go.
Okay, let's take a look at the gameplay. Think this is a simple battle for coins? Ha, well, think again. Players will have the opportunity to indwell Saurians at certain points. Use their abilities to
Oh.
your advantage, and you might be able to turn the tides in your favor.
This
Really?
looks so fun. You could just stay in Saurian form the whole time and blast all the other players away.
Oh, if only. The Saurian form only lasts so long. But even in human form, you'll have Natlan character skills at your disposal. So the goal is to collect as many
Oh.
coins as possible to secure victory.
Nice, bro. So, this next
What
event
is
is called
this?
Chronicle of Shifting Stratagems. I'm sure at this point in their journey, travelers have gained their fair share of companions and have tested out their skills in a variety of different situations. But maybe there's a character you want to learn more about, like Escoffier, for example. Let's say you want to test out her potential in different team comps. Then, I highly recommend trying out this event.
Chronicle
Okay.
of Shifting Stratagems gives travelers the opportunity to study and test out different team compositions. The event is divided into different levels
Oh.
of difficulty, and there are also challenge buffs to take advantage of, so make sure to take that into account when forming your teams.
Oh.
Travelers can also take a look at the challenge record and see how their friends approached each challenge.
Of
Could
course.
provide some food for thought.
Nice. Sounds like the perfect excuse to do some experimentation and think outside the box.
Indeed.
All right.
Wait.
Moving on to some Genius Invocation TCG updates. First, a new card skin will be added to the card shop, so check it out if you're interested. Travelers can
Okay.
also look forward to new character and action cards added to regular mode.
Bro, I haven't
Nice.
touched
More food
TCG
the
for
card sharks.
There are
Fucking
also some
ages.
major updates to automatic artistry.
Oh, I barely
Oh,
touched
so in
it.
addition to the character and action card updates, the elemental reaction effects are different.
Yeah, and during the match, there's now a card refresh option as well as mechanisms for character enhancement and replacement. So the gameplay should be even
Yo,
more
what the
engaging.
fuck?
Travelers
Why
might
does
even be able to
Nuvola
come up
have
with some new
30
strategies and
39
surprise their
health?
opponents with unexpected moves.
That's right, and finally, the Ley Line Overflow event is returning in version 5.6, so don't miss out.
We won't, and let's take our last break. When we return, we'll talk system optimizations and a cool collab. See you on the other side, travelers.
Bye.
Collab. Aha. Aha, on the 7th. 900. Ooh, 990. 420 times 3. 1208. 860. 1260 plus 990. 2250. Oh, okay. To be honest though, I feel like this patch isn't besides the Archon quest, I don't think this patch is a good one. No, sorry. I mean by besides the Archon quest and the theme park
Welcome back,
events
travelers.
in
Welcome back.
Fontaine.
Welcome.
Everything's
Let's jump right
seems-
into system optimizations. Some travelers provided feedback that the brilliant blessing enhancement process in the Imaginarium Theatre was a bit confusing, which
None
made
of
it
this
difficult to level up strategically and
is
optimize
necessary.
character turn order. So, in the version 5.6 update, the dev team has made the brilliant blessing details page a lot more intuitive, which should make it easier for travelers to make strategic level up decisions.
Nice.
Yeah, and in addition, rewards will be available for completing the star challenges in the new season of the Imaginarium Theater that begins on June 1st.
You know what would be nice? A restart button after the final act. As it stands right now, finishing the final act takes you directly to the credits, right? What if you just missed that last star challenge? That would be such a bummer.
Yeah, the dev team has received that feedback as well, so a restart button is also being added to the new update.
Well,
Oh, nice.
Let's go!
That should make it easier to get full stars. All right, so this next update addresses another
That's
common
all right.
problem. Travelers have probably noticed that when you go to raise a character's skills, the skill descriptions can be pretty long and dense.
Yeah, I mean, it's
Okay.
understandable. It's important for travelers to have all the details.
still no
But it's also
toggleable
easy to get bogged down in the
constellations.
weeds,
Of
so
course.
this is something the dev team has been working on. Starting in version 5.6, the descriptions on the talent and constellation pages for new characters will be optimized to be more concise, so it's easier for travelers to grasp the core information. Of course, travelers who prefer to dive into all the details can always expand the content for a more comprehensive description.
Nice. Sorting through all that information should be a lot faster now.
Totally.
Our next optimization is for the treasure compass. Travelers provided feedback that while attempting to complete Natlan's warrior challenges, it was difficult to locate where to pick up the quests. So, after the version 5.6 update, the treasure compass can now track those locations.
Woo!
Yeah, they can. Warrior challenges are important because that's how you get obsidian fragments, which you can use to unlock tribal secret spaces, right? It would be nice if the treasure compass could track those too.
It can, and once your exploration progress is high enough, the treasure compass will be able to pinpoint the location of tribal secret
Actually-
spaces as well.
I like
Similarly,
this.
At a high enough exploration progress,
You know what? Yeah,
more
I actually like
chests from
this.
various nations can also be located using the treasure compass.
Oh, nice. That should really help travelers that are stuck at 99% exploration progress.
Map
Oh
pins
my
have
god,
also
the
been
99%
optimized.
exploration
Starting in
progress,
version
Jesus.
5.6, travelers can now delete custom pins in batches.
Ooh, that should make it a lot
Okay.
easier to start fresh
I
if you're
got a
someone
lot
who really
of
likes to go
pins I
ham
needed
with
to
the
fucking
markers.
delete.
Definitely. Well, that wraps up our system optimizations. So now
Yeah,
it's
it's,
time for some out-of-game news.
That's right. First, we have some exciting collaboration news to share. Genshin Impact is partnering with the global beauty brand Charlotte
Okay.
Tilbury to launch 2 limited edition sets.
Wow.
So, let's watch the preview trailer for the collaboration.
I thought it was something else, but never mind. It's a fucking beauty collab. Mona's theme is so good. I love it so much. Is that... Hold on. 55 euro and 155 euro, excuse me? Nah, that is expensive as fuck.
But I have even more news. In addition,
Yes!
Genshin Impact's third Natlan OST album,
All
Radiance
right!
of Flame, is coming soon.
That is good!
The album contains various tracks composed by the Hoyo Mix team
Finally,
with a collective of 20
separate
in other
OSCs
regions. So
I can
stay
download.
tuned for the drop.
Awesome.
Oh, it's gonna be amazing. The music's gonna be so cool.
So
You know it.
beautiful.
Wow.
Okay, let me check my scroll here. Yeah, that's all the information I have about version 5.6.
Yeah, me too. What about you, Jane?
I am just so excited to uncover more about the Albedo trial mystery and to defeat the new boss on the chessboard.
And I can't wait for you all to meet Escoffier. It's been so much fun working on her, and I just think you're gonna love her.
And to follow that up, Aoife is finally playable, and of course he's gonna have Kukuku right by his side, but the mini-games are always so fun and creative. Oh, just can't
Absolutely.
wait.
Well, that's it for the version 5.6 special program. A new adventure awaits.
Please do
I hope
something
it brings
more.
with it new
Please something
friendships,
secret,
new answers,
please.
And a whole lot of fun.
This patch is
And
not
with
that good.
All there's left to say is
In an
see you
overall
in-game,
sense.
travelers. Bye. Bye. Bye.
See ya.
Oh, please. I knew it! Never mind. Wait, Song of the Welking Moon. Anything else? There's nothing else? I think that's it, huh? Yep, that's it.
ブルーム祭の本番がもうすぐ始まるぞ。早く見に行こう。
Yeah, I feel like this patch is... this patch is alright.
Automaton Overseer device.
Yeah. The only thing that has gotten me excited is
Of course.
Albedo's murder trial. And who the hell is this? Who the hell is a blue hat?
天地が逆さになった時、人は世界の本質を知る。
That sounds like B. That sounds like Mona's master. Does it not? Especially with the blue hats and everything. I feel like it is B. But wait, is B already dead or not? I forgot about that. I need to go back and look. But Albedo on a murder trial? You know what? I was expecting something with Dragonspine. But nope. Apparently we're still gonna need to wait for Dragonspine's story when it comes to Duran. Wait. No way they're saving Duran for summer, right? Please don't tell me they're saving for summer. But then again, saving Durham for summer. Not saying that it's a bad idea, but I don't think it's the best idea. Well, who knows? Well, I guess that'll be it for today, guys. And this update is not gonna be as fun, I would say, as I thought it would have been. As I said, I was expecting Dragonspine stuff, not a murder trial for Albedo, and for it to be an interlude chapter as well. But then again, we are going to get some information from Alice and Varka voice reveal. At least now we know he is still alive. Well, even though in the Netherlands World Quest has already suggested so many factions going into not cry. So, yeah. Let's just see what happens with when 5.6 drops. Well, there's one thing I know is that I definitely will know is that Ian dub players, you guys good luck. This is why. Well, not saying that all the Ian voice actors are scumbags or lying about the voice acting strike. It's just that when it comes to Japan or CN or Chinese dubbing, they don't really have this kind of problem. If someone has done the IP wrong, they're gonna get fucking fired right away, especially in Japan. So you don't really see the stuff that's been happening with the EN voice actors in Japan or China. So, well, yeah, not as exciting as I thought it would be. Oh well. Alright, thank you guys for joining. Tomorrow will be early. I'm gonna need to sleep early today as well. Tomorrow's will be early morning for me when it comes to tomorrow's stream, and for Sunday's stream as well, which will be covering tomorrow and the day after. Will be covering the entire all the character story quests, agent stories for whoever it is on the title of the stream that day. So yeah, you guys wanna if you guys wanna tune in, be sure to subscribe and click that notification bell and it'll tell you when and what time I'm streaming. So yeah, take care. Man, I was expecting more from 5.6. Oh well.